Last time on Pokemon D&D Away to Alola, Gibby had his initiation battle into the Island Challenge against Hal and honestly destroyed him. Granted, Hal did take out Joe Dirt, but Burpee showed up and absolutely destroyed Hal's Pichu. But the battle was so intense between Burpee, really just because Burpee let off a really powerful belch, and that summoned Tapu Koko. And Tapu Koko wanted to battle Burpee, and he did. And the battle was so intense that Burpee finally evolved into a Toxtricity. However, this evolution seems to have put Burpee into his moody teen phase, as he does not seem to really like any of us anymore. And he's only focused on winning fights, and he even put himself back in his Pokeball until another fight comes up. But Gibby is going to take on the Island Challenge. He was given a stone by Tapu Koko in order to use Z moves, the Z Ring, and Hala made that for him. So now Gibby can use Z moves. We also had kind of a run-in with Team Skull, but we were luckily able to handle it very calmly. We talked to them. Their, I guess you could say, leader or sub-leader at least. She seemed fairly cool about it. She was going to try to beat the shit out of us, but then we explained to her that her grunts just kind of ran away and we didn't do anything to them. And because of that, she left us alone. She even helped Gertrude when she thought Gertrude was a helpless old lady, which was Gertrude just pretending to be, but hey, she fell for it.
It's because Gertrude is smart.
She's very smart. So, our game continues with our group back on Route 1.
Yeah, I told you. Okay. Bet. Sorry.
And they are starting their quest for the Island Challenge. Even though they don't exactly know what they're supposed to do. Not quite. Apparently they're supposed to get more of those Z crystals, which I'm going to double check. I think we only have the one so far. Let me double check. Yeah, we got the one, the Normalium Z. Oh, we also, I forgot to mention, we also met Sabrina again from the previous season. And she said she isn't directly participating in the Island Challenge, but she is looking for the Psychinium Z. So we might be seeing her again. She also told Gibby that someone was going to betray him. Should have mentioned that too.
Oh, I was muted. I don't know how that happened. But, yeah. I'm still wondering who's going to be betraying me.
I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see.
I hope it's not Azure.
Did you say you hope it's not Azure or that it is Azure?
Yeah. I hope it's not.
Our group is now on Route 1, and they are trying to find where they can get another Z crystal, how they can continue this Island Challenge. Now, this is also where Gertrude caught Donnie Youngoose, if you recall.
I do.
So does anyone want to kind of like explore Route 1 a bit more?
Gibby does.
Okay, Azure's going to follow too.
And I think I might as well.
Okay. All right. So the whole group is currently exploring Route 1. Um, Gibby and Azure go back to that tree that they saw before, where the young goose and the Rattata attacked them. It's also where Azure caught Woody, the picky peck, and as they're looking around, as the group's looking, I would actually like everyone to roll for perception. Oh, well, Gibby sees something.
So does Azure.
Yes. As the group are looking around, I'm just gonna say because of how high Gibby, Azure, and Corbin got, those three are together. Corbin follow them. So as they're looking around the tree, they see what appears to be a white hat sticking up from the leaves in the tree. It looks like a very big white sun hat.
Azure, do you see that hat?
Yeah, I do. But what's it doing up there?
I don't know. I wonder what's in that hat. How great is that?
Azure is actually going to send Woody out. Hey, Woody, do you think you could get that hat? Woody nods and starts flapping up. As he chomps down on the hat and he tries to pull it off of the tree, a hand reaches up to keep the hat down. It appears that someone is up in the tree holding the hat.
Huh.
Excuse me, please don't get rid of my hat. Is someone down there?
There's a very young sounding voice. Definitely had to be younger than Azure, at least. Possibly not as young as Gibby, but it's hard to tell.
Yes, we are down here. I'm Gibby. This is my friend Azure.
Yeah, and this is our buddy Corbin. You okay?
And that's Gertrude.
Not really. I was trying to get my bag down from up here, and I think I'm stuck. I don't have any Pokemon of my own, so I can't really get down.
So, who would like to try to help this mysterious person down?
I would like to. But is my palm tree like as tall as that tree can like long and tall enough he could just reach up and
Yes, Joe Dirt is tall
okay.
enough to where he could like just scoop his head in and get the person out.
Can I use Joe Dirt? Can I get Joe Dirt out?
Yes, I'm just
need-
imagining he sends Joe Dirt out, and Joe Dirt,
Hey yo, Joe Dirt.
he's looking at him like, "Yo, what's up?"
Can you help that child up there get out of that tree?
He looks and like again, Gibby can't like directly hear him, but he can tell that Joe Dirt sees the hat and laughs. He's like, "Ha ha! Look at that!"
That's a silly hat. How
And,
silly is that?
and then he like sticks his head in there, and soon enough, the person who is revealed to be a young lady in a pure white dress. So her sun hat, is also pure white, and it matches with her long, pure white dress.
Wait.
She has long blonde hair and bright green eyes. She slides down Joe Dirt's neck, and she has a big duffel bag around her shoulder.
Thank you.
She pets Joe Dirt, and he's like nodding his head, like, yeah, I did that.
Hey, so you said you don't have no Pokemon of your own?
Yeah, it's kind of dangerous to be out here without any, isn't it?
Yeah, but the professor said that he needed some more research, so I kind of came out here on my own.
Do you
The-
have a Pokeball?
She kind of clutched her bag so that they couldn't see what was in it.
No, I don't have any.
Well, can Gibby give her one?
That he can, yes. Actually, let me
Here.
make sure. I think we did get some, but I just want to be sure that we
Not
did.
metal ones.
Did we? Oh yes. So you would be giving her one of your metal ones, or is that okay?
Nah, I don't want to give her a metal one.
Okay, you do have 5, so if you give her one, you'll still have 4 left.
Yeah, I'll give her one. Sure, why not?
Okay, Gibby.
Here, have a metal Pokeball. Maybe this will help you.
Whoa,
She takes it.
I've never seen one like this before.
Yeah, our
I'm-
friend Smith Joy made it for us. She's a really, really amazing crafter. She's actually in the town back there if you want to get some more stuff.
Also, out of curiosity, what are you hauling there? It looks heavy.
Can you roll perception? Can Gibby roll perception since he's interested in it?
No, he's blind.
You, Avery.
Oh shit, he might actually be blind.
What?
He looks at the bag. Now, the bag does have a Pokeball image on it. Though that's not really out of the ordinary. A lot of bags just have the image on there because most people use or they put their Pokeballs in their bags. So it makes sense why it would be like that. Though it was a bit odd to Gibby that she would say she has none when her bag clearly has a Pokeball on it.
Well, I'm the professor's assistant, so I have a lot of things that I have to carry around for him.
Professor?
Wait a minute, didn't Akira say that the professor was his uncle or something?
I think so.
So you know the professor?
Yeah, his lab is actually just a few feet away from here.
Do you think we should go meet him?
I mean, we can.
Azure turns to where Gertrude and Gator were searching. Hey guys, we found an assistant of the professor. We were thinking about going to his lab. You guys want to come?
Sure.
Sure.
I'm imagining that Gertrude is thinking like, oh, the professor. I wonder
I
what
can steal
stuff he has. Yeah, that I could steal.
Surely nice things.
Does she want Ron Swanson to be like ready?
Yeah. On guard.
I just imagine she like lets him out and he's like rubbing his hands together like he's ready.
That's what I was imagining.
I also just imagine while me and her searching, I'm just like, I have an eye on her to make sure she doesn't steal my stuff.
yeah. The one thing Gator's like, I don't care if you steal from anybody else, but don't you come near
Not me.
me.
Yeah, not me and not Smith Joy. I
Yep.
don't really care.
Yep. As they walk over, they see the child.
I'll be right back. I gotta take a leak.
Okay. Well, while you're gone, I'm gonna go
Yeah, I'm
get
gonna say
some. I'm gonna go get some water because I ran out of water. So I'm gonna get more water real quick.
Water's illegal.
Well, too bad. I'm getting it anyway.
I'm gonna call 911 then.
Excuse me, officer. This man's been drinking water.
Hey,
Excuse me.
hey, Ossifer. This man drink water. I don't know where he lives, but he drink water.
Officer, this man.
Ossifer.
Officer, this man's been drinking. What and driving? Oh, okay. Where is he? He's on. I don't know, sir, but he's been drinking water. Oh.
Oh no,
A,
that's a felony.
yeah, that's a criminal charge right there.
Alcohol, not completely fine. Water,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, drinking H2O.
I mean, sparkling water. I mean, that's just a misdemeanor, but water, no.
Sparkling water is a misdemeanor. All right, I'll be right back. Gertrude and Gator see the child. This is oh, I'm sorry. I don't think we got your name.
My name's Lily. It's nice to meet you.
So it's nice to meet you.
And she starts walking around the tree, around a few others actually. And as they follow, they see that past the threshold of trees, it honestly wasn't that far away. They see what looks to be a cottage, just like a wooden cottage out there, and behind it is a view of the ocean.
It might not look like much, but this is the Pokémon lab.
It's definitely different than the one from home, that's for sure.
A little bit.
Enjoy it. I would just use the bomb so you can get me back.
And as they go inside, or well, as Lily opens the door,
Professor!
she calls in to announce them, but as they enter the doorway, they hear what sounds like someone being thrown into the wall. A very loud crash. Is he okay?
What happened?
Yeah, he's fine. Professor, we have company.
And they hear from what definitely sounds like someone who was just attacked. Hey, Lily. I'll be out in just a second. Are you sure he's okay?
Yeah, it's fine. He does this all the time.
They then see a Rockruff, the same type of Pokemon that Akira had, run up and bark at them. It seemed very happy to see Lily, as well as the others. It was wagging its tail.
Can Gibby pet it?
Yes, as Gibby bends down to try to pet it, it quickly jumps up, puts its paws on his shoulders, and starts nuzzling the rocks around its neck up on his face.
Ouch, boy.
I guess all the Rockruffs seem to like you, huh, Gibby?
Yeah. Maybe I should get one.
They then see well, it honestly took them a second to realize that this was the professor, a fairly tall, tanned man. He appeared to be fairly young, maybe around his early 30s at the oldest, with black hair, a bit of stubble on the bottom of his chin, some green aviator-style sunglasses, a white baseball cap, and swim trunks, as well as a lab coat. He is wearing a lab coat, but it is fully unbuttoned, and they can see what looks to be a fresh scar on his chest.
So he basically looks like Heinz Doofenshmirtz.
Kind of, if Heinz Doofenshmirtz got a tan, like practically wasn't wearing a shirt. He was just like, he had that lab coat over his arms, but he didn't have it buttoned up, and wore sunglasses and a baseball hat.
Hmm.
Alola! Welcome!
Hello?
Hi, Alola. Is everything all right? We came in and we heard a big crash. Oh, yeah, that was just me. Yeah, you see, my specialty here at the Pokemon Lab is doing research on Pokemon moves. I've got all the knowledge on every move that's been documented so far. But in order to keep my information relevant, I have to test out the moves firsthand. As an example, Rockruff, use Excel Rock! The Rockruff then seemed to get in a crouched stance. The rocks around its neck start extending, like sprouting out and growing. It then lunged at the professor, slamming right into him and having him get thrown into the wall again. Is that safe?
Probably not.
Oh, it's fine. Never had an attack that's killed me yet.
You are certainly interesting.
I can see how he's related to Akira, at least.
Sorry, I was reading something. That's
That's all right.
awesome.
I love how Gibby just sees this man like getting himself allowing himself to get his ass beat by Pokemon, and his first reaction is, that's awesome. So, what you come down here for?
Oh, well, they helped me out of a tree from doing that research. I did get the stone that you asked for.
Oh, thanks. He takes
Wait. Can I roll to see if it's a Z crystal?
You
'Cause it
can, yes. Would Gertrude like to roll, because she was the one who stole Gibby's first one?
Yeah, I'll roll.
Wait, she stole it? When? I thought Gibby stole it.
No, yeah, Gertrude stole it. She stole it from that one guy who told us about the island challenge in the first place. He didn't go over a whole lot of it, but he's the one who mentioned it. But Gertrude eyes the stone, and it is not a Z crystal. It appeared to be an evolutionary stone. In fact, Gertrude, she was trying to think. It's been a minute since she's taken an evolution stone. Certain Pokemon can only evolve if you give them a certain stone. She's trying to remember which one this one was. It's yellow, but it's definitely not a thunderstone. It's not a firestone. It's on the tip of her tongue. She's trying to remember. And she has it. It's a sunstone.
Huh? It's a sunstone? Okay.
Does she want to try to steal it?
Yeah. She'll try.
Yep.
I feel like it'd be wrong if she didn't.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh no!
But before you actually, you know what? Roll to see if you can steal. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
He puts he takes a stone, he puts it in his lab coat pocket.
Bad.
Now, we'll have to see later, do some tests to see if that plus this dusk stone have any effect on Rockruff. As he's saying this, Ron Swanson is like kneeling on the ground, almost completely flat on the floor. And you know what? I'm actually going to give Ron Swanson a new move just because I didn't give him a whole lot of moves because he is a fully evolved Pokemon and I didn't want to make him too overpowered. But this move I don't think will overpower him too much. I'm going to say instead of Leer, he has the move Acid Armor, which essentially acid armor.
Acid. I was like, what?
What did you think he said?
He thought I said ass armor.
I was like, what? This is just like, does it give you literal buns of steel?
No, acid armor essentially makes you invisible. So as Ron Swanson uses acid, sneaks over to the professor, swipes that sunstone, and quickly scuttles back on all fours and hands it to Gertrude. So before I forget, let me add that to your items. Azure looks a bit confused. What are those stones for? Oh, well, see, Rockruff is a unique Pokemon. It evolves not just through experience in battle, but also at different times of the day. We know that during the daytime, it evolves into a form called midday form, while at night it evolves into a form that's called midnight form. There might be another form too, but we haven't found anything else yet. So we were wondering if using sunstones or dusk stones might be able to affect Rockruff in some way. Oh, I see. Okay. I might have to catch one myself, Gibby.
Well, after all, you and I are trying to catch all the Pokemon.
Wait, you're trying to complete the Pokedex? Yeah. Here, we can show you what we've got. Azure held out his Pokedex to the professor.
Gibby also holds out his.
The professor starts looking through. Whoa. Large variety of Pokemon here. You've even seen legendaries that aren't even on Alola. You guys tourists?
I actually play music. You know, so I've been a few places.
Yeah, we're tourists. Well, my buddy there, Gator, he's actually a new resident here, but the rest of us are here on vacation. And you've all seen all these Pokemon. Well, glad I ran into you. My name is Professor Kukui. And he he holds out his hand to shake.
Professor Cuckoo, what?
No, Kukui.
You're crazy? That's nice to know. I mean, we can tell that you're crazy considering you let yourself get attacked and all, but.
Ha! Not the first time I've heard that. Never gets old. Azure shakes his hand.
Yeah.
See, I've been looking. He shakes Gibby's as well. See, I've been looking for someone that can help me fill out the Pokedex. And, well, Lily here.
I don't have any Pokemon.
Right. And
Yeah,
obviously, you need to have some battle experience in order to be able to fill one out. So I was looking for someone who might be able to do it. I'd do it myself, but I've got some personal projects I have to keep working on. Well, sure. I mean, I'm already trying to do it for Professor Beach, so.
And I'm trying to do it.
Beach!
I'm doing it because I love Pokemon.
I'm not doing it. I'm just here.
Well, hey, any help is appreciated, but you
I'm just
boys,
trying to
if you
live
wouldn't
life.
mind helping me fill out the Pokedex, that would be amazing. Heck, I might even have a little something for you if you're able to do it.
Oh, I'm in. That's all I need to do here. Well, potentially. I got a family and all.
Sure.
Also, I forgot to mention that I'm doing the island challenge.
Oh, really? You're a tourist, right? Let me guess. You wandered in here because you didn't know where to go, huh?
Well, no. Maybe.
I mean,
Yes.
I
a
want
little
to
bit.
Lots to explore.
We get ones like you every year. Don't worry about it, it's cool. So here's how it works. See, you want to go back to Howley City. He pulls up the map app on Azure and Gibby's phones and shows everybody. Once you're in Howley City, you're going to take Route 2 out, and you're going to find Verdant Cavern. Here is where the actual first trial is. There you have to pass the trial and fight the Totem Pokemon. Totem Pokemon? Yeah. You see, here on Alola, we have the Island Guardians. I'm sure you've seen the statue in Iki Town of Tapu Koko. But there's Tapus for every island. Tapu Lele, Tapu Fini, and Tapu Bulu on the other islands. But there are also smaller guardians that uphold the island challenge. These are the totem Pokemon. They're larger versions of wild Pokemon. So you gotta be careful because they're stronger than your average Pokemon.
The fireworks.
Huh.
Sounds like
Okay.
fireworks.
Yeah. And where do we go from there? Well, after that, if you do a loop around the island, if you want to keep exploring, you'll eventually make it back to Howley City and Iki Town. And then I'm sure Island Kahuna Hala will give you your next test. Okay. So go to Route 2, go to that cave, do a loop around, talk to Hala. Sounds
Say
easy.
it. Cave, make a loop, holla.
Hala!
I was making fun of a Dora thing.
I thought he was saying Hala's name as if like it was like a holla at your boy kind of thing, and that's why Azure did that too. I'm just imagining like Gibby and Azure just have like these dork moments like that.
That's why they're such good friends.
Exactly, and then Gator's over here, or no, Gertrude. Those guys are dorks, and then Gator. Yes, but they're my dorks.
Sounds about right.
Do they want to leave now?
Yes.
Okay. Now, as they do, Lily's bag falls off of her arm. As it does, it opens. No, 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 no. And suddenly, something comes out of it.
Shit.
The group see what looks like a Pokemon, but it's not any that they've ever seen before. Its body looked like a cloud, but it wasn't white, wasn't gray, wasn't black. It was multiple shades of purple with sparkles in it, almost like stars. And at the very front, there was like a patch of the cloud that was black, with two yellow glowing dots for eyes. And it had two puffs of the cloud sticking out almost like arms. Started looking around at the group curiously.
Nebby, I told you to stay in the bag.
Wait, you? The bag? You said you didn't have any Pokemon.
Yeah, and what Pokemon is that? Azure takes his Pokedex. No available data. Huh? It's all right, Lily. I think I can explain. You see, as Professor Cuckoo is about to explain, the Pokemon, which Lily called Nebby, vanishes, and then it appears right behind Gibby's head.
No. What the?
It then made like a funny face, and then started laughing, and then it did it again to Gator.
Wow, that's just great.
Oh my gosh, this is
Okay,
great.
just kidding. Actually, I have a solution.
Is he gonna channel?
Well, it was either gonna do that or pull out Jake from State Farm, but yeah, let me just channel.
I would love to hear him channel. I'd love to hear what this thing's got to say.
If you want to try to get a higher roll, you can, because I think the session's probably going to wrap up soon. But I will say the low roll makes sense. But if you want something a bit more descriptive, you can try a reroll for a high roll.
No, I think I'll stick with that since it makes sense.
As Gator tried to channel and hear what the Pokemon was saying, it was strange. He got a shiver down his spine, and it's not because of what the Pokemon was saying or anything like that. Some reaction from channeling with this Pokemon wasn't normal. It wasn't right. He could hear the Pokemon speak, but it wasn't speaking words. If it was speaking words, it wasn't any language that he could decipher, which was strange because he knows that channeling should allow him to understand any Pokemon's speech. Yet, this one, for some reason, he couldn't understand.
Huh.
Huh?
As I see like Azure staring in awe as Gator said that. What did it say?
That's the thing. I don't know.
Huh? What do you mean you don't know?
It's not. I don't. It's not speaking any language that I know or can understand.
I might be able to explain a little bit. You see, that Pokemon, well, to be honest, We're not really sure if it even is a Pokemon. You see, Lily and I came upon this Pokemon while doing some research. And, well, we can't really make heads or tails of it. It doesn't seem like it has any moves. We've tried having it battle, but it can't do anything.
Could it
So we've been...
go ahead? I was just going to say, I guess it could be a really good distraction.
Well, we know that it can teleport like it just did, but it doesn't seem to know that move. We also can't capture it. Not in a regular Pokeball. He takes out a Pokeball and throws it. As it hits Nebby. Yeah.
Can Gibby try to catch it with one of his metal ones?
He can after he sees what happens. As the Pokeball hits Nebby, it opens, but it doesn't send Nebby inside. It just falls on the ground.
Huh. Could I give it a try? I mean, I have a metal Pokeball. Maybe that'll work.
Sure. Gibby takes it out, and he throws the metal one, and the same thing happens. It hits, it opens up, but Nebby doesn't go inside.
Oh, I thought I'd have to roll for that. I already had a 1D100 ready.
Nope.
Damn.
I've been trying to protect Nebby. That's why I didn't want to show anybody.
You know,
Someone could try to kidnap it or do horrible things.
I wouldn't do that, but if you want to really keep it safe, keep it somewhere like a room or something when you're gone.
But I have to keep it with me. Hey, I'm the only one that can keep it safe. Even if I don't have any Pokemon.
Can I try to trade with it again?
Can Gibby?
Sure.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, can Gibby see if his Z crystal will do anything to it?
Ooh, that's actually a good idea, yeah.
Would I have to roll a one?
You know what? No. But Gator tries holding out his hand to... You know what? We're going to do this at the same time. Gator holds out his hand trying to channel with Nebby again. This time, the speech is a lot more clear, yet it's still words that he can't understand. That is until Gibby shows his Z ring with the Z crystal. As Gator channels, the speech is a lot more clear, but it's still not something he can understand, though he can clearly now recognize that it is speaking. He can hear it, but he can't understand. However, as Gibby takes out the Z ring and the Z crystal and he holds it near Nebby, the Z crystal begins to glow. As it does, Nebby seems to react and backs up slightly. When this happens, Gator still can't make out most of what Nebby is saying. However, he can make out two words that it says one right after the other. Blinding one. It says things before that and after, but Gator cannot understand what those are. The only things he can make out were the words blinding one.
Gibby, can you put that away for a second?
Sure. What?
See if that does anything. I doubt it. It said something about blinding one, and I'm not sure if that was about the crystal or the Z thing or not.
Lily looked a bit concerned.
Blinding one? Nebby, is everything okay?
Nebby seems a bit hesitant, but then floats back over to the group, mainly staying over by Lily. Azure was thinking, huh. Well, there's a lot of mystery about that Nebby, but if you're going to protect it, you're going to need a Pokemon. How about we take Lily with us, at least maybe until Route 2, and we can try to help her find a strong Pokemon?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? I was talking to Sarah. She's trying to figure out something to eat.
Azure suggested that we take Lily with us to go to Route 2 so we can try to find a strong Pokemon that she can use to help protect Nebby.
All right. Sounds good to me. I mean, maybe we could take her over by Gators again and get her one of those palm tree ones. Or Gibby could
Yeah, true.
I was going to say, or Gibby can just give her Burpee, because he's pretty powerful. And that would just solve that whole problem. But then,
Ooh.
also, I kind of need Burpee for the island challenge.
I mean, that's up to you. That's definitely an interesting idea, though.
Nah, I'll just keep Burpee.
Okay.
I feel like I'm going to need him.
Is Gator okay with us taking Lily with us to go to Route 2?
Yeah. Ouch.
And that would include Nebby. Okay.
Like Gator doesn't really care.
He's in your hands, guys.
Don't worry. I got some pretty menacing looking Pokemon.
Do you know where I can get more?
we've been through a lot.
Well, do you know where I can get more of these Z crystals? I'm trying to collect as many as possible.
If you can take on that challenge in Verdant Cavern and go back to fight Hala, he'll give you one of his, and I'm sure he'll give you the go-ahead to go on to the next island. The next island is where you're going to be finding most of the other crystals, Akala Island.
Oh, okay, well, thank you.
No problem. And hey, keep me posted on that Pokedex progress.
Will do. I imagine he salutes him.
It was very nice to meet you. Don't worry, we'll make sure Lily gets back safe and with a strong Pokemon. And with that, the group leave the lab, and they start making their way back to Hau'oli City, which is where we might do some shopping.